Well, it's baffled me, folks. It could be one of the most scarcest strike your own 50p coins that we've seen, but then again, it might not be. Anyway, I've got some coiny stuff to show you, folks. Let's start off with this coin that I was given at work. Look at that. Somebody says, "Hey up, Dan, I know you collect coins, so I've got this Bobby Dazzler for you." Just been abroad, and I am assuming they've been to Turkey, and they got this whip. And isn't that a fantastic design coin? And mint fresh as well. 2025, I think it is. I don't know how much this is worth, probably about 6p or something like that, but it is beautiful and one that will go in the Masters collection. Anyway, speaking of bimetallic coins, when I paid the last coin hunt back into the post office, different post office, went far away, they said, "We've got some new £1 coins." So I got a load, okay? I got, when it came out, that these were going to be super duper scarce, rarer than Kew Gardens. What about 1,700,000 or something like that? Well, you know, going into circulation, and we could all retire if we found a bag of them and stuff like that. Well, I thought that to start with, and then all of a sudden, the day after I picked these up, boom, the arse fell out of it. You know, about 8 million of these are going into circulation. So I've been spending them. So my original 60 quid's worth has gone down to about 24, 25 quid. I've even been using some as trolley tokens, you know. The interesting thing about these, though, is some people are saying that they're all lefties. And I think if you have a look at that little thing, so let's grab something to point with. This will do. There. This little hologrammy thing there. If you have a look there, this is a blank and that's been milled. Okay, so this will be one with the righty, I think that's right, or wrong. But if you have a look at this one again, okay, so the little hologrammy detail there, you turn it up and the mill part is on the left, so that would be a lefty. Okay, I was looking through them, so looking through odds and sods and seeing if I could get any like errors or out like that, but majority of them, it seems to be 50-50 what I can see. Anyway, I'm going to be spending those, and I'm going to be spending those. However, I might give one away to you lucky guys, a righty and a lefty. If you want one, just pop it down in the comments. I would like a new pound coin. Okay, right, let's have a look at what I've been buying as well. The new Monopoly coin, because this is going to go in the Big Daddy album. Now, I was very, very pleased with this coin. However, I think, is it Hasbro that make this? Is an American make? And it's only 90 years. Why didn't you wait till 100? I don't know. So I don't know the reasoning behind this. But still, it's a very nice designed coin. And that will be going into the Big Daddy album. So let's get the Big Daddy album. Wow, this is heavy. This is heavy. Heavy, big heavy metal. Okay, so if we have a look in here, I mean, I don't know if you can see this page is absolutely goofed up. Come out, but there are my 20p's, including the dateless one. All down there. I don't know if you can see all those on there, guys. Just take a little browse. But if I'm missing any of these kind of 20p's, let me know down in the comments, because I do love my 20p's. Then we've got the 10p's and all that lot, including the newest one with the bird on it. And then we move over to the pound coins. I've got a 2023B there and the trial £1 coin and other stuff. So I'll keep one of those coins to one side as well. Maybe put it in there. I don't do date runs as such, but you know, it's always nice to keep. You know, can you see down there, Kew Garden? I actually found that till raiding. And if you don't believe me, watch the video up in the corner, which will pop up. And all the Olympics, more Olympics, Flopsy Bunnies, Gruffalos, Snowmans, and stuff like that. All there. And then this is what I mean. Most of that lot went into circulation. Then from 2019 onwards, we've got an absolute boatload of coins. Beautiful coins. Absolutely amazing coins. Some with like 2 different portraits of the Queen on there as well. Which reminds me of something I'm going to tell you in a moment. But again, it's absolutely just flooding the market of just stuff now. You know, that isn't going into circulation. And I can see, I mean, Star Wars, dinosaurs, you know, I get it, but come on, folks. 2 salmons there, one with the crown on at the back, and one without. You can't see that there, and I'm not even going to show you. There you go, there you go. Anyway, we've got a blank spot. We've got a blank spot for this. So what I used to do is I used to kindly trim this card off like that and try and get some sort of purchase on there. Many years ago, you know, when I first started doing this, these change checker cards used to just basically fall apart. Anyway, what I used to do with that plastic insert there is just, and I'll demonstrate it for you, is just trim around the coin very carefully, because you don't want to trim the coin, do you? And it stays in that little plastic pouch, and then I used to put that in the coin album. But I don't know, I wanted to feel the coins. So we've got the Monopoly coin. It is a nice design. I have no idea what it means to Great Britain, but it obviously means something to someone, doesn't it? You know, maybe the master of the mint likes playing Monopoly. Maybe. Anyway, that's in there. Right, so we've got another space there. Now, I'm not going to fill that just yet, because let's get the book out the way. Come on, get the book out the way. I have my strike your own coins there. My big box of strike your own coins. And this is the tally that I've been keeping of them all. You can see the camera going funny. Right down to number 55 is the steam train, where we have a new one, and they're all in there. The only fakery that I seem to have, that's not a strike your own, but that was on the coronation, that nice little token. Also, we have got the Tolkien strike your own. My good friend Bungle passed me that on to me. Thank you, my friend Bungle. I do have a bit of silver there, Royal Mint silver. That was a beautiful birthday gift from a cherished loved one. Okay, the only bit of fakery I've got in here, is it this one? It could be. And it is a genuine pouch, and it is a genuine coin, but it's not a genuine little tag. I made that up. I just photocopied one that I've seen. Okay, so, but anyway, I am paying 350 quid, 400 quid for a 5 quid coin. You know, who knows. Right, there we go. So they're all in there, all my strike your owns, because the latest one that I've got is the Monopoly one. And I think it's absolutely fantastic. Again, I'm not really sure what Monopoly has to do with Great Britain, because I think Hasbro, unless I'm, you know, completely way off, I think Hasbro is an American make. Okay, it's American make, but yeah, it's beautiful coin, but it's got a different image on there to the BU ones, which basically means you can't get it anywhere else but a strike your own. So I think these strike your owns could be pretty sought after. However, I've got it on good authority that every man and his dog is going down to the Royal Mint to get this strike your own. So if you've got this one, let me know. Right, I'm gonna pop this right there. That's the back end of the collection. May need a bigger box. Yeah, pop these back. Remember, folks, if you want that quid, you know what I put down in the comments. And I should be making a trip down to the Royal Mint for the next strike your own. So let me know if you're going there. Anyhow, enough of me jibber jabbering. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Happy days. I see thee.